And as I heard, the policy is amongst females, if you actually give a person a nude, you don't show your face. So obviously she wasn't privy to the details that the youth know, because the 2000s and the 90s are sharing nudes like it was yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I heard at work as well. The first thing that lady told me as well, you don't show your face.
Yes.
You don't show your face.
But I was like, yo, okay. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
1 week off.
1 week off. And in that week, I heard you found a dog.
I did. Found a dog. But not the type of dog you think. But yeah, man. Lots been happening. Black Panther came out. We went to actually watch Black Panther and I.
How was it?
It was okay.
Out of 5?
Out of 5. I give it a 3.
3. 3 is good.
That's fair.
It's fair. It's not terrible. It's just that it's what we expected.
I don't think ratings should be out of 5 because you don't
a
get
weird
a
number.
lot of margins like to.
Yeah. Okay, out of
Say
10, I'd
shit.
say 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, so
Average.
it's
Average.
yeah, it's average. It's average. And what else actually came out this week? Nas's album.
Didn't you watch something else also?
Oh, Black Adam. Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, I watched Black Adam. That was. I don't think I've watched a movie with so much action.
Really?
Yeah, I think they just
piled it on.
they just piled it on, and then Pierce Brosnan was like the emotion of the movie, and then there was like a period. I think was I sleeping?
Did you fall asleep?
Yeah, I think there was so much action.
There's so much action, I fell asleep.
Yeah. She had to wake me up at some stage. So then
The action was boring.
bro, I was very surprised. That's to a person you're like, whoa, so much action that I fell asleep. I was like, because he's just crushing everything. He's just killing everyone. I'm like, whoa, this is too much, because we've been cultured now that we need to be sensitive. So I think I had a sensitive moment where I just fell back and I passed out.
Fell asleep.
Insulin levels were high. I just fell. But I would say that's not a bad movie. No wonder the review scores are bad, but the people reviews are high.
Normally, when that happens, it's good.
Yeah. So the people enjoyed that part of it. I don't know. The Rock is just weird. Every time he has dialogue, it's like it's wrestling dialogue. Every time he says anything, it's wrestling dialogue. So I don't know. To me, I'm like, okay, sure.
They have to, bro. They have to.
Yeah. So it's not much. What else? Earlier today, who won the Cricket World Cup, the T20 World Cup? England.
Yay! Oh,
The motherland won the World Cup. So what the fuck's happening with the Proteas?
They
That's a
shit.
good question.
Hey, shit. So
More
please,
scandals and shit.
if you can you look up the squad? We need to dissect this. Is this a black issue? Is it a white issue? Is it a colored issue? What is the issue? Because I heard the other day they even lost to, what is this country? Zimbabwe.
Is it?
Yeah, it got
I
rained
don't
out.
follow
Or
cricket.
Bangladesh. Huh?
Nah, that's terrible, man.
They've just gotten worse, bro. As time has gone, they've just gotten worse.
Yeah, they should.
Shit. So,
But I don't think South Africa focuses much on cricket anymore.
no, people do. People love cricket.
Yeah, they
and
love it, but,
and they're not under the same
I feel
scrutiny.
it's not the same.
Yeah, it's not
like
the
it-
same,
yeah.
but they're not under the same scrutiny as Bafana. When we look at Bafana,
Yeah.
we're like, oh, those garden boys, they suck.
Yeah, but we don't talk anything about Bafana.
Yeah.
We know that they should.
But
They
now,
won't even bother.
why aren't these kids in white being harassed? Because they suck.
Hmm.
Can you look up the squad, please?
I've got it here. Let's see. It's Temba Bavuma is the captain.
So it's one black guy.
Yeah. Quentin de Kock.
There's a white guy.
Riza
Still a
Hendricks.
color.
Is the what?
Riza Hendricks. It sounds like a colored.
So okay, let's say.
But I don't know the squad. I'm
no,
not watching cricket
Riza
anymore.
Hendricks is a colored,
Yeah,
even if it's
Hendricks,
Muslim up on this, yeah?
Cool. Then it's Riley Rousseau.
White guy.
Aiden Markham.
White guy.
Heinrich Klaassen.
White guy.
David Miller.
White guy.
Tristan Stubbs.
White guy.
Dwayne Pretorius.
Color guy.
Yeah.
I can tell you just by the way you say the names. Let's go again.
Wayne Parnell.
That's a color guy.
Kashif Maharaj.
That's a
Indian.
Keshav, sorry.
Yeah.
Keshav.
So they imported the Indian.
I
Okay.
see. Kagiso.
Yeah, black guy. Yeah, Rabada, black guy.
Huh? Enrich Norkia.
Khaled,
Huh. Lungi Ngidi.
black
Norkia,
guy.
no man. Norkia's a white guy. Norkia.
And
Norkia.
then, how do you pronounce it? Is it the prize or what?
De Prius or something.
Shamsi.
Shamsi Price or Price. He's got a,
Tabraiz.
I think that's that white guy. That thing. He's got a weird
Yeah,
thing.
that's the squad basically.
Yeah. So more white guys than black guys. Am I wrong?
No, man, it's like half and half, isn't it?
No, it's not.
No?
More white guys than black guys.
I mean,
Yeah,
when you
but
say
what
black,
we
you
can't
call
see-
the colours.
yeah, we
No,
can't
no.
see who's
Colours,
white
everything
and colours.
Colours,
That's
no,
the
no.
thing.
Let's say colours are colours, whites are whites, and blacks are blacks. We're doing washing here. now.
Because I'm
Okay,
saying,
let's
Yeah,
see the
we're doing
pictures.
washing now.
like together.
Nah, it actually seems it seems balanced, to be honest with you. I've got the picture here.
Okay, so
It's
so
quite balanced.
how many? If you're counting, how many whites do you see them?
Okay,
Let's say we're doing washing.
Let's see.
Okay, count it there.
Let's see. I think we'll put this picture up as well.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's like 1, 2, okay, 3, 4, 5. Oh shit.
It's going over.
7.
Yeah,
Yeah, 8.
8
Yeah,
whites.
fuck, that's 8. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
now,
count colours now.
Colours. It depends whose colours.
No,
Come on,
colours-
Remember these guys.
No,
eh?
no. Blacks are the ones who are black. Colours one look brownish.
Trust me.
Right.
But yeah, it's so freaking. Okay, Dumini is most.
Yeah.
He's. No,
Yeah.
but Dumini wasn't on that list just now. This is a different list, man. Come on.
T20.
Nah,
World Cup.
It's a different one. No, they don't have the. This is last. Nah, man. Come on, I'm looking at last year's list here.
Okay, no.
Nah, fuck
Just
you.
look up the T20 World Cup, but we'll speak there. I'm sure what I'm saying. I saw the squad. I looked at the squad. They got more white guys than colored guys than black guys. What is the problem? Is it like the Springboks? Do you need a core of white players to win anything? Because with the Springboks, you still have white guys who are the core of the squad. So in this case, you have a core that is white, right? Then you got colored, then you got black. You still can't achieve anything. So it means the man management or the foreman of the group are fucking the laborers around here. Okay? I don't mind to say that the establishment supposedly is run by black people. Why do they still choose white guys at the end of the day? I'd be happy if I saw 7 colors. If I saw blacks in the Proteas and it would look like Zimbabwe and then they were winning, I'd be like, whoa, it's transformation.
Suck, man. That's all it is. You suck now. That's all.
So I spoke to this other dude during the week. He said to me that they played against Netherlands in this thing. And there was a Peterson or Botha or whatever who play for the Netherlands, and there's South Africans who play for other countries. And the point they keep coming back to is that in their country, they're not good enough. And that's why they're playing in the Netherlands and playing whatever. And I'm like, it makes no difference because you weren't good enough to be chosen here. So you went and fucked off and played in the Netherlands and you gelled in with that squad and you just happened to win.
And then they're playing better. That's why.
Yeah, you're playing better that side because you're getting fed. You don't have. Imagine you playing cricket and there's load shedding. When are you guys gonna practice? You get what I'm saying? Now you got to practice during the day. So there's factors that come into this, but still, I'm still coming back to my point: is that it is still a shit show with the majority that they have. Guys, we need a cleansing ceremony. Done. I'm still with that one.
Scandals, everything gone.
Scandals, everything gone.
Everything gone.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. It's whack. It's whack. Every single time we keep coming back to this, and no one is gonna like put them through the ringer. The public's gonna be like, oh, we're gonna have Protea fire. They have so much support. The last time I ever had Bafana fire or whatever. I think Bafana should have like they should be like put together with debt collectors or something. Because I think so. If they had an ad when people go on debt review, someone's knocking your door, they want debt, you're not winning, you go to the casino, that should be associated with Bafana because which should be associated with the Proteas too. Anything that you put under Bafana, it goes with the Proteas too because they are hand in hand worthless. Bafana is still the only one that has a.
But watch someone who's going to jump in the comments. We won things.
What did they win? They haven't won anything. They only number one. You're only number one for a year and then you suck. You haven't been number one for quite a while now.
We said that they didn't win shit.
Yes. So we're back to that thing, internet. The Proteas still suck. England won the World Cup. Who are they playing against in the final?
I'm not sure.
I forgot all about that because I was not even there.
I heard the other day there was a World Cup. I thought maybe no, they must be wrong.
Yeah,
It's like no.
just before the soccer World
Yeah, I
Cup.
was like,
That's
weird.
a very weird one.
They're quite silent about it because everybody's like, no, the soccer's
Pakistan.
coming.
Pakistan.
Yeah, no, Pakistan's got roots. Bro. And the mere fact that we have to import Indians, bro. The only thing I thought we imported was Raja. Why do we have to import Indians to spin for us? That's terrible. Why are we doing that?
Hopefully it gets better.
We've been saying that for the past how many years?
Hopefully.
it gets better. How many years have we been saying that?
We just give up as the time goes.
We can't spin this any other way. I don't want to see Protea fire again, bro. There shouldn't be. There should be Bafana fire, or there should be a Bafana laxative, or some shit like that. Or campaign of sorts. I don't want to hear that. Next one, shocking. Israel. Not talking about Palestine. Israel Adesanya lost.
Israel.
He lost Israel Adesanya. Yeah,
Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Palestine or that shit. I'm talking about Israel Adesanya.
When did he lose and against who?
This morning against that dude.
Pereira.
Yeah, that dude who
Alex
supposedly had knocked him out
Yeah.
years ago.
It was once in like a boxing thing. It's like 3 combinations. It's like a mixed martial arts.
Yeah, and he had knocked him out back then. Wow. And Dana White tracked him down just for that. So I think that's pretty unfair. How do you just fast track someone to a fight? He doesn't earn shit.
Mm-hmm.
He fast tracks him straight into a fight just to get that.
He had more to fight for.
Just to bro, I can imagine me watching Mobster, and I'm at home, and I'm like, I've fucked Mobster up before, and I'm working at fucking Jet, and that gets to Dana White, and then someone actually takes the footage and sees me on the playground fucking you up, and then I go all the way just to fight you there. It's a fucking
Fuck you up again.
yeah, after all that time, bro. And the third round, I saw the highlights. The fourth, he had nearly knocked him out. That's the first time I saw Israel so fucking tired.
Yeah, even the old clip I saw when they were doing that kickboxing one, he got knocked down. One hard shot.
Bro,
I'm not used to seeing him going down
it
like
looked
that.
so weird when he was hitting because he was like so tired. He was gassed. So I think what probably happened to him is that the mere fact that he went up a weight class and he came back down a weight class and he fought that
It
other
was
dude.
too much, man.
Yeah, and also I think he was too cocky now.
Yeah, that's what I told you. It was too cocky. He thought, he can fight anybody. And I think he's been doing too much, not just with the fighting. He's been on podcasts. He's been there. He's been on this thing. He's been on that.
Took his foot off the gas.
You see, he's been focusing on the wrong things.
And
It was like, with Khabib and them,
yes.
they were focused.
Yeah.
Allah fighting. Damn, bro.
Oh shit, bro, but with a name like Israel, I thought you'd be ready for the bombs, bro. Come on. Jesus, this is happening every day. But I think also it got to him. All the podcasts you were saying on Joe Rogan, talking about movies and all that. Bro, he should have left and gone to the movies then. He should have done that. Because the rematch is going to be, and I think...
no immediate rematch.
Yeah, it's going to come in like however minutes time.
Yeah, they
But
said
the
no
rematch
more,
is going to be
no
hot.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
But even if he wins and it's 3-1,
Yeah.
it's like...
shit. You're counting the past still.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, it's like some playground shit.
He's got a huge catch up, man.
Yeah, I know. I was so disappointed when I saw that. I still looked in the morning and I thought to myself, oh shit, he fought. And then I looked and I saw that guy's name trending. And I saw Dana White's name trending. And I thought, oh no, he's lost.
Yeah, that must have sucked.
That sucked. Yeah, that's life, man. Life. Back to South Africa. Public indecency. What is this thing? What happened? We saw a grandma.
Yeah.
Zanele Sifuba.
Still can't unsee that.
I know, bro.
It's like, it gets great out there.
That is some other
I was
great.
like, oh shit.
Yeah, you got
What the
when
fuck?
you see brains and you think grey matter, that is it. That looked like some smoke signals. You see smoke signals coming out that looked like smoke
This is the
signals.
first thing I saw. I was like,
Yeah, that was terrible. At the dawn of night, just to be seeing that. Isn't she too old for that? When do we get too old for sex?
I don't know, bro. I don't think. I think that's the age.
Because I remember also once when we stayed in Salwood, I remember this with Courtney. There's this old age home long ago. So Lorenzo's brother told us we should see him at 8 o'clock at a spot. It was close to an old age home. And he's like, every night, this old guy puts on a condom and just masturbates by the window. I didn't believe him. I did not believe him. We went there, and at night, the wife is just like living her life, cooking eggs. The old guy's just masturbating at night for the condom. I was like, no. So we back to this thing. She's got a younger guy.
No, but didn't you send me something? That
Yeah.
guy didn't look old.
Yeah, no, supposedly.
Supposedly.
Supposedly what they do is they've been targeting women in politics at this age, and they go around to them, and someone else before that was exploited for money.
And they know
which-
those ladies are lonely, basically, and they have the money. So even these young guys go and exploit them.
Yeah.
This is easy money for me.
But don't you know about screen record? Obviously, she doesn't. She doesn't know about screen recording.
Yeah, there's no way she should have known.
Yeah, I would be sure the person in that right-hand corner is not even the guy. She was just...
Or, edited, put out the video.
Yeah. And I don't know. She's like, when you watch a video like that, remember I told you I was in a, what is this thing? A long distance relationship with someone, and we were on the phone all the time. She didn't look excited for anything.
Yeah.
This is like she was just going through the motions of doing it. And it's possibly her thing. But
Didn't look too good.
yeah, it didn't look good. But now another thing that came up, double standard. Prince KB was like, when I was exposed, and when Malusi Kigaba was exposed, everyone laughed at them. Now people are like so sympathetic.
But that's the thing I wanted to say now.
Isn't it the age?
No,
Basically the
it
age.
can't be, man, because at the end of the day, look here, the ANC Women's League, the big wigs in the ANC, everyone came to her defense saying, guys, look here, let's just get this thing off social media. And I mean...
And you know what? It takes us back to that thing that we spoke about. That whole internet censorship thing. Because I remember that video was up. It was on Barry Rue's thing. Okay, luckily I had the thought to just download it. But after 30 minutes or an hour, that thing was gone. And it cannot be shared anywhere now.
Yeah, they quick.
So and who was quick to put up in the internet censorship bill without considering us?
Yeah.
They were the ones who said put that thing in. So if anything comes up, like we said, if anything comes up to incriminate them,
Yeah, then they...
then they will be quick to, and that's the fastest I saw that thing work. Because I remember then the second time or the first time was that whole the wife thing.
Yeah.
Where there was that whole sex scene. But that sex scene lasted throughout the day.
Yeah, a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was just at night. Come 12 o'clock, that thing was gone.
Yeah.
They worked pretty fast to get it off. So obviously, that thing is going to work in
Yeah,
their
they're gonna
favor.
do that. As soon as it's in their favor, they're going to do that shit. If something happens against them, it's going to be gone.
Yeah. So I sent you something today that said that apparently, I don't know if that's true. Let me just. I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's true. I don't.
About
the
man who leaked the video.
Yeah, supposedly she put this up on her Facebook. I don't use Facebook. This is the picture of the man who leaked our video. He's my lover whom I trusted, a Nigerian official by the name of Duyo Diri. I trusted him with my life, but he betrayed me. Please share for the whole world to know the kind of man he is. Zanele Sifuba, Facebook. Is that true? I don't know. Is that Facebook? Can you look and see if there's a Zanele Sifuba on Facebook and just check if that's it?
I think that's a fake.
Yeah, I think that looks
That's
like
a fake profile.
It's a fake profile. I was like, why would you?
Because they do that shit. They
Yeah.
post things.
I don't know. I'm
I disconnected my Facebook, bro.
Oh yeah.
Let me see quickly.
Yeah, just check there quickly. I don't know if it's actually an actual thing.
It's what? Zanele?
Sifuba. 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 Chest. That's weird, man. Why would you do that at your age? That's a ripe old age, bro, to be releasing a sex tape. Hey, you're ripe, bro. You are ripe and you're still doing that shit. Like, when?
It looks like it's a page for real.
Is it?
4.3k followers. I don't know if it's really us. Maybe
No,
it's somebody that made a page quickly and they're like, and they post.
When was it born, though? Can't you see?
Yeah, I see. They started this thing like 3 days ago.
Yeah, there you go.
No,
That's
that's fake.
always my thing. Like, so she didn't know about screen recorder, but she can start a profile like 4
Let me
days
go to the
ago.
comments.
Yeah, go to the comments.
Yeah, somebody said, I thought he was a young man. We don't care about him and we are on your side. Well done for not paying him. Be strong and may God give you strength in this trying moment. However, it shall pass. This man is very cruel and very mysterious.
What?
Yeah.
So I would have thought. So look now. Okay, the double standard there is. So everyone's standing with her, possibly as big man has said there because of the age.
Yeah, I think it's the age mostly. You're like, they're gonna be sympathetic.
But Kigaba's old also, bro. He wasn't the one who recorded it. I think
Yeah.
the chick recorded that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And he went through a messy divorce and lost a whole lot of shit. Prince KB was the one who exposed himself. The chick did.
Oh yeah.
So why is it now in this instance that someone who's a female, you've been exploited, why did you get yourself in that position in the 8th place? How did you get in that position? Why are you video calling, knowing that you're a member of the parliament and you're doing such things?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out in the comment section.
I guess she really trusted him or something. And then
How do you
that shit
trust
happened.
someone? Look, okay, what would you do? Okay, what do you do now? Maybe myself. Who knows? What if that chick was like screenshotting my bits?
Yeah, you supposed
That's
to.
the other thing.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because
You
that
can never-
dude was smart. He was just showing his dick.
Yeah. And as I heard, the policy is amongst females, if you actually give a person a nude, you don't show your face. So obviously she wasn't privy to the details that the youth know because the 2000s and the 90s are sharing nudes like it was yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I heard at work as well. The
Yeah.
first thing that lady told me as well, you don't show your face.
Yes,
Show your face.
But I was like, as I was telling them earlier, if you put a mugshot of vaginas below and faces above, I could tell you whose vagina is who based on how your lips are and how your nose looks. Come on, there's a correlation. There is always a correlation. Imagine if she had a gray beard now. That would give her away instantly. If that was a thing that was happening there. So I find that to be, I think there we go again. With that's a loss. It's a loss. It's a loss. I don't think, what has she lost? She's still going to get a salary. She's going to get victim points.
Yeah, everything. And they're going to help her now.
Yeah, watch. Oh, shit. She's going to become, I don't buy this that there's a Nigerian guy.
I
You're
know.
trying to start a shadow war with Nigerians.
It was,
But-
I think it was just some young guy that she was going out with.
And they try to exploit.
Yeah.
I hear they are being exploited,
Ben 10.
which is good for them. I think it's good for the young guys to be exploiting them because obviously that's stupid.
Yeah, why? What the hell you think
You
that
always,
guy is for?
you get these internet banking scams and it's always old people who get scammed. It's exactly the same thing.
They send that message. There was you just won.
Yeah. And then, boom, you're a victim. So I still don't get it. Why would you expose yourself at the ripe old age, bro? You old, bro. Go to church.
She has
This is what happens. You're supposed to be going to...
needs, Zola.
You're getting a salary. When you're getting a salary like 50 grand, your needs of food, KFC and whatever, you should be leaving that. Get a dildo or something, bro. Leave that. That's terrible. I hate it. So that covers it up. You got anything else?
No.
I don't think man. How would you feel if you were exposed? As a man. Because remember the last guy who got exposed was when Musa got banned from Twitter. He exposed, what's his thing? Soul Cafe. Who's
It
that?
depends how the video.
Yeah. The video made that dude look bad.
If it's like I'm doing a good ass job, I'm fine with it. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Why
okay,
not?
guys, okay.
Why not?
yeah, if you do it like supposedly the Gigaba's one wasn't bad. He was doing the business, but obviously he was going through a transition where he was going to get divorced. So if I get exposed, like I forgot what's this guy's name. Who sings the Soul Cafe song? What is it? Whatever. Apparently the angle made it look small.
You see,
So, but everyone was quick to jump to his
and
defense.
if the sex video can be made into a reel, then it's a bad sign. It's too quick, bro.
Yeah, so I think for him it was like so terrible that it looked like that. And that's it. So if something makes you look bad,
Yeah,
you're not gonna.
that's all it is.
Yeah.
From the perspective of a man,
Yeah.
I need to look good in that video. Then I'm gonna feel good.
Then
I'm
I'm
gonna be
cool.
fine.
Yeah, then I'm
I'll be
cool with
fine
that.
with it. Okay.
Yeah, you live with it. But yeah, jeez. If you were, I'm thinking if I'm exposed, come on. But I don't know. Okay, America. Oh fuck. We missed. I think this is happening this week where we were gone.
Whatever.
Where Kanye
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kanye.
outright cancelled. You know what? Actually, who's the person of the year? If the Times magazine would release something for 2022, who would be the person of the year?
Nah, it should be Kanye, man.
There you go. With all that shit that he's been doing. Sure, Elon's been trying to be close. It's not happening. Kanye is like
Yeah,
Times person
he's
of the year.
been there the whole time.
He's been the whole time. He's just been fucking up and he's been doing shit. So obviously, outright, Kanye is cancelled. Goes on Drink Champs. He gets the Caesar treatment, gets stabbed in the back. Adidas deal gone.
And they supported him on Drink Champs, but then after the backlash, people they took it off, no?
Yeah, because he said that I can say anti-Semitic
Yeah,
things and Adidas won't cancel
all
me.
those things.
And then kajum. He's off.
And they were
Deadpool.
having fun there. and then-
So he's off.
We
Def
cannot
Jam.
be associated with somebody that has such views.
You know what
It's
pissed me
come
off?
on.
Mike Dean even said,
What?
yeah.
On soccer?
Huh? No, Mike Dean.
Oh, the engineer.
The engineer, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
He
Mike
even,
Dean?
yeah, he even
I
said
saw
like
that, I
something.
did.
Yeah, something about him said no, like not being associated with him or something.
I don't know. Is Mike Dean a Jew? Maybe.
That's the question.
That's the question. Oh, fuck. And Mike Dean's, okay, the other one is...
I was disappointed with that, bro.
the one
Why?
who's a native Indian, that other Jeff Basker wouldn't say anything. Let's see. Let's see what Mike Dean said. What? Mike Dean of all people.
Yeah, bro, he said something.
And Mike Dean's been with him like
All these years, bro.
all these years, bro. Your moneymaker. You want to give away your moneymaker?
I think he just
Oh.
doesn't want to be associated with him.
When did this happen again?
What? The Kanye West thing, the Drink Champs? I think that was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, there is a thing he actually appeared on even before with that Candace Owen thing. Mike Dean has agreed with a tweet that claims Kanye West tarnished his legacy just to recycle some of Candace Owen's old talking points. No Jumper podcast host Adam shared his thoughts on his relationship with the conservative pundit Candace Owens on Twitter, to which the esteemed producer was quick to agree with his take. Kanye spent 20 years building one of the biggest empires in music and fashion and threw it all away because he wanted to repeat Candace Owens' talking points on TV. Oh yeah, that's when it started.
You see?
Yeah.
You see that shit?
Wow, and Adam22 said that? That was so clever of him
Yeah.
to say something like that. I think even the whole... You know, the thing about this whole situation is that you see things, right?
Mhm.
You watch a movie, straight out of Quantum. They show you a manager.
Mm.
That manager is that race. You know?
Did you?
All the managers in the industry are that race. 300 Entertainment gets sold for how much?
But
Let's make a number. 450 mil. Yeah?
is it a race?
That's the
See,
part
that's
also.
the other part. Is it a religion? Is it a
Well,
race?
religion, race, they're both.
Yeah.
They're encompassing like Muslims. Apparently,
Yeah.
once you become, if you're colored, you become a Muslim. Colored falls where you're a Muslim.
Yeah, I think
It's
that's,
like that.
that's what it becomes.
So 300 Entertainment gets sold. Let's just make a number. 350 mil. The black artists who made the label get nothing. The race walks away with a chunk of the money, and then the race guy becomes YouTube CEO.
And this is not a new thing. I saw an old clip of Malcolm X as well, where he spoke about that and saying, like, if it happens to be that the guy on the corner that is exploiting him, the neighborhood with their products is that race, and it happens to be from that religion, he's just being more descriptive.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
So like there's images that you keep on seeing. And I think there was a thread on Twitter that showed everyone's manager. And it just happened to be that race. So I find it so weird that also now what goes and happens is that a few days later, Kyrie goes and posts the book
Oh,
and the audio books about something which speaks about that race.
but he didn't promote it.
He didn't promote it. He
Yeah.
just posted
He
it.
just retweeted it, basically.
Yeah. He didn't promote it. Now Kyrie's gone through the humdinger.
Yeah, but the way the media is portraying it.
No,
though.
because the media is run by.
You would
Yes,
swear he
know
went
who.
and tweeted, quote tweeted and said, guys, you need to check out this book.
didn't
Download
say
it
that.
over
He
here.
didn't say that.
Made by my
Yeah,
brothers, this and that.
He
That's
didn't
the
say
way
that.
he
And also,
portrayed
look,
it.
I also think at the end of the day, can't you support another black guy's work? Because you know who wrote that thing?
No?
It's a black guy. I think Jay Will, of all things on ESPN, comes up with a good fact like, oh, okay, why isn't anyone boycotting Amazon for just having the audiobook?
No, yeah, that's a good fucking
No
question.
one,
That's a good question.
No one says anything about that. They're like,
Jeez.
but they're putting it.
Nah,
So what
he's the
is-
easy target.
Yeah.
He's the easy target.
So, and then, okay, sure. Kyrie now has to sit out 5 games. He has to do an apology. He has to go through this. He has to go through this. They go through this. Guess who also got cancelled a year back because he spoke about that race? Nick Cannon.
Oh, wait,
Remember
yeah.
that?
But yeah, he was cancelled for that. And
Yeah.
they skipped the white part.
Yeah.
Because he's not saying
That
white
was
people.
shocking.
He spoke about them and he said white people aren't shit, like they because they have no melanin, they are not people and all those things. They're like, fuck that part.
Yes. Yes.
I was shocked, bro.
He was off America's Got Talent.
Yeah, they
Clearly.
like fuck it. And he apologized
Yeah.
for them, but he didn't apologize. Guys, you guys are also humans. He said, no, we have to just apologize to you guys.
Gone. So we've got Kyrie, now Kanye. Then everyone's on his back saying that he must apologize. Stephen A is like saying all this shit. Everyone is like, no, he's gone out of line. He's gone out of line. So this story develops. He comes out again. He's supposed to give an apology. He doesn't apologize.
But it's a good thing.
He goes and says that you can't make me say something that I know that I didn't do. And I'm telling you is that I know where I'm from. He goes and brings up the point to say that, look, guys, we suffer a lot. And I'm going to come back to this point now. I think he says we've suffered a lot as black people, but you never acknowledge that. We always are going on those people suffering. So then I thought to myself when I saw you the other day, remember that question I asked you? What is the equivalent of anti-Semitic? Because there's no equivalent. Because I'm only just talking about one race in particular.
Yeah.
I'm talking about one race in particular. So if I'm saying I'm racist, it means I'm discriminating Chinese color. You get what I'm saying? I can't say I'm being anti-Slavic or slavery or whatever. I don't know, whatever I'm doing, I'm being anti-whatever. It's So when I think about this, when was World War II? Please just check out when was World War II.
1940s, man.
1940s? How many years from 1940 until now? Like 80 years or something? Okay, we understand there was a mass genocide. People were being gassed. People were not being fed. There's even a character, Anne Frank. Remember Anne Frank? What's the equivalent of Anne Frank in the black whole thing of everything? You think Kunta Kinte? Who went through more? Kunta Kinte or Anne Frank?
I'm not sure.
Anne Frank was like the Jew lady, the little
Anne
girl,
Frank.
and who wrote
Yeah.
stuff and all that. Kunta Kinte was a slave who went years going through stuff. But I mean, you've got something which has got 80 years of credibility, and you've got something that's got 100 years of credibility, and that's going on for law even more. I'm like, if I think about it, you know, the Germans can't say shit about Jewish people.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't say shit. They're like tied by the balls.
Yeah.
They cannot say anything.
If they just bring it up, it's done.
It's a thing. Yeah, it's done. So I'm like, what is the equivalent of that? So something of 80 years significance. Even the other time, remember our favorite thing? What happened to Kurt?
Yeah.
What happened to Kurt?
Yeah.
Same thing that happened to Kurt.
You see?
And you know when you all in 1 year, bro. All in 1 year.
And he spoke about it the other day.
What did he say?
He spoke about that incident.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's probably trying to bring it up
Yeah.
over now. But if you think about it, you got Kurt, you got Kanye, and Kyrie. What are those three?
It's
the
the
KKK.
KKK.
There you go again. You got Kurt Zuma, Kanye, and Kyrie. KKK. The KKK keeps popping up throughout the year, and they're just striking. Same thing again that came from our discussion. Why is it animal rights came before the abolishment of slavery? And people just sit, bro, these facts are just there. So I saw now, the facts are just sitting there. The facts are there.
And slavery is still happening, bro.
And slavery is still happening. We're still asking for the money for Haiti and Jamaica. It's cool we're drinking Captain Morgan in the rum. I don't think any royalties go to the fucking slaves or anything. Nothing goes to them. But we're still here and we're like, when are we getting that back? It just doesn't come through. Now, give it a week. You know what happens now? Everyone's backtracking because they're saying the punishment is too harsh. Kyrie's like the slave who's been whipped to make an example in front of everyone,
Yeah,
so that you can see that.
so that
you're
others
breaking-
can be scared.
Yeah.
That's all it
Yeah.
is.
So
Scare
now
tactics.
all of a sudden they're coming around and saying, no. Even Jaylen Brown now goes and says, I don't think so. Someone else goes and says, but Nike doesn't care about human rights.
Yeah.
Because you still keeping those factories open
Yeah.
with the kids.
They're still doing all those things.
Yeah, Full Night. I saw Full Night. The CEO goes and says, that was the final straw. We had to drop him. Yet you haven't closed the factory down
Because they don't care.
because they don't care. So I'm like,
It's all that virtue signaling. The
Definitely.
world is in this way, so I'm showing like I care. I care about this people, this group.
but we
Yeah,
gotta
Just the
look
other
at
day
it.
it was BLM. Now it's this now.
Yeah, I think BLM was just something that.
No, but I mean like they
You'll
cared for
probably
black
find out-
people.
no.
Now
You'll
all of a sudden it's like you're anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Like fuck you now. I'm here. This
No,
side
but you'll
now.
probably find that the accountants for BLM are. you'll find that the accountants, the lawyers are those people.
It's my people.
Yeah. That which is crazy like anything. I don't understand. So like now, so that guy from ESPN came out and was saying, nah, it's wrong. Now everyone's backtracking. It was found out that guess who has a cinema? Shaq was also like saying,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah.
He was
I
like saying,
remember
no, this is wrong. But guess whose cinema actually aired the documentary? The one that he owns.
that. Yeah. And then he said, he told Kanye, don't play with me.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
Don't blame yet. So I mean, they're in a bad situation. I think.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah, they're in a bad situation. So even look, we even spoke about the discount thing. The CEO is Jewish. Why didn't anyone hop on him for saying? Because specifically, you see, we make that distinction: white people and Jewish people. It's different. So why didn't anyone hop on the CEO of Dischem when he said they're putting a moratorium on hiring white people?
Doesn't fit the cause though. I remember.
Yeah.
Remember
doesn't
South
fit the
Park used to
cause.
have an episode back in the day. Stay in your ground. Remember that episode? The scores. Everyone taking the scores for the cause.
Yeah, which is very weird. That's where we're going to now. We're like living in an extended episode of South Park, and that's where we're going because people just seem to just toe up for anything.
Anything, bro. Virtue signaling. That's all it is.
The worst one. What did you say? They're fake Jews. I like. What did you say? They're fake Jews.
I just think no, man. It's not proper. The way they're acting and the things they're doing.
But also another Jew. You know a Jew who got Jewed was Scott Storch. Remember that?
Yo, definitely.
But you know why they screwed Scott Storch? Because of the people he was enriching. Who was Scott Storch enriching?
Yeah, the people.
Yeah.
You know,
The black
but,
people.
But even like for some weird reason, like even Ben Shapiro he's like a Jew, like straight up. But he was struggling, like
Struggling
to
to
get
come.
yeah.
Well,
To come up
maybe the views that he speaks
like
about.
the things exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said like it's fake.
But he's always wearing that.
Yeah,
What does he call that thing?
Yeah, I don't know what's it.
Oh, he's always wearing.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And
that
I'm
thing.
like,
So at the end of the day, it's certain people depending what do you speak about. At the end of the day,
yeah, I found that one very puzzling. When I found out, I was thinking to myself like, they let Scott die, bro.
yeah, they win,
They let him die because of the people he was
and
associated
they not give
with.
him a chance.
It didn't give him a chance. You know, okay, can you look up there? I don't know. I think, no, he's not. He's not Jewish. Jimmy Iovine's not Jewish. He's Italian.
It's Italian, yeah.
He's Italian.
Iovine.
He's the only one that Dr. Dre calls Mr., which I find so strange.
Huh?
Yeah, Mr. Ivine. He says in that still thing, like, Mr. Ivine. I find that so
Remember
strange.
the thing Kanye was talking about the sacrifices?
Yeah.
Now me and Big Man Danny were talking about this yesterday. Like everyone had a sacrifice. Kanye
Hey.
said it was his mother.
Yeah.
It's like in Dr. Dre, his son died as well. So
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, that's, I don't know, man. But I'm trying to get
Strangely
this.
enough, what Kanye said, I watched that thing and then guess what played after that? Toy Soldier. And who's there? You know, in the bed, if you see the video, Proof is there.
oh,
Proof gets
yeah.
shot. It's like, That was like an old thing they used to speak about. And they would say, look there, he's in the video being shot and he's fighting for his life. And Eminem is crying there in the video of Toy Shoulders.
I remember that.
And
that is
then like a year later, pow, that thing
that is
happened.
very weird as fuck. I remember that.
That was crazy. It was like, oh shit. Now the Kanye said this, I'm like, oh fuck, it just popped up on YouTube then. That's
bro, but this is like, I find so weird, bro. There's other things I could say. I wouldn't say it. There's funny things. There's funny things I see. There's imagery, like, but I don't think we can even go down that line until Black America fixes themselves and actually mobilizes and be like, yo, we need to fight that. Because this week they're fighting. I don't know where they're gonna take it, but they need to mobilize and fight it because that is some bullshit story, bro. I wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take it. When World War II had ended, it was a Nazi guy who found, because he was trying to make amends, he found that there was a term called anti-Semitic, which had been started by a Jew before, and he popularized the term to help in all of this. Because supposedly at that time once that had happened, they wanted to now correct things and make the Jewish race be another Jew who got screwed, Roman Abramovich.
Yeah.
He also turned
Jewish?
over. Yeah, no, he turned to the Jewish faith.
Yeah. Oh.
So what was the difference there?
He was
It always blew my mind when I used to think about the World War. Like I asked you, like I can be Jewish and then I'm a Jew, but I can just say, then I'm not Jewish anymore, then I'm not. That's why I ask you, is it a race, religion? What exactly is it? I don't understand.
I'm trying to think, what did Drake feel? How did Drake feel when he said that?
Because
Drake's Jewish.
Yeah. I always ask you that question, you know, the question about Drake.
Yeah.
Would he be as far as he is today?
he wasn't Jewish?
If he wasn't Jewish?
Yeah, and also that video, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This is what I find so funny. You can say the word hell and have Jews in it, and you have them bopping heads and having a bar mitzvah and all that stuff, and then but you still have the word hell, yeah, hell. If you think of those stupid videos where the people talk about conspiracy theories and how can we have that? Because I remember that video. That's when he started to he went up after that.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's talented, but I'm just thinking. I'm just throwing that idea out there.
What's 40?
Yeah,
I think he's Jewish.
As a-
I think he's Jewish as well.
Oh wow!
But
he is.
when the Israel thing happened, he was speaking against Israel. He was saying the Palestinians need to get the land back.
Even Wonder Woman's Jewish. Gail Gadot. I even forgot about that.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
She was also like against Kanye, and she still put that star there. And I was like, what?
Oh, yes.
Even
yes, I
you,
saw, yes.
of all
Even
people, to say that. I was like, you.
Nah, everyone was jumping on the bandwagon, man.
I wonder what Larry David would have said. I wonder what Larry David... In fact, I need to try and see what Larry David... Because Larry David and Seinfeld, I think one of the Jew people I like, but I wonder what they said about the situation. Because it's so bad that everyone is just throwing him under the bus. I saw the other day he was saying that he can't be controlled. I think now he's gotten to that point where he's becoming like Dame Dash.
But the thing is, what did Charlemagne say? They're gonna kill him. Something's gonna happen with Kanye.
But we can't trust that one also.
Yeah. No, that's the whole thing. Then people were like, what are you insinuating? What are you trying to put into people's minds?
Yeah, you see that?
You see?
No, yeah, you can't put out an idea and be like, they're going to kill him. That one you also can't trust. This is what I say about them is that it's always money over the next life. Because you will be choosing money over the next black person. It's always that.
You see that thing. It's all about money at the end of the day.
That's bad, bro. Puffy, now he's a billionaire. He wasn't a billionaire the other week. Once they removed
all
Kanye,
of a sudden,
now he's a billionaire.
he's wow. What
How?
happened?
Just because you're sitting in the room with Steve Riskin and all these dudes that screwed over Wu-Tang. And then,
Crazy.
And then
See how that works.
next moment you're next. Like, I'm a billionaire this week.
Like yesterday I was a billionaire, now suddenly I'm worth 400 million.
Yeah, this Kanye thing is messed
Yeah,
up.
it's like
yeah, man,
just because I'm associated with someone.
That's bad, bro.
And he
But
said
they-
he wants to build a city.
Not going to build any city now.
He's gonna build a city. No, he said after that he's gonna build a city. Maybe Elon helps him.
I wonder if Elon... Yeah, that's how I was
Yeah,
thinking too.
that is the question.
I was thinking, what's the next course of action? Because also, I would think that if he's now being dropped by Def Jam and he's being dropped by all these people, that means now he's a free agent. You know the other weird thing I was thinking about the other day? It's never a coincidence that Big Sean, on his album, he had those audio clips of that guy talking about athletes and black music sells the most in the world, and yet we only make pennies off a record, and your value is so much, you'll find that they'll pay you tens of millions of dollars, but how much is the owner getting off that? Remember that album that just came out, Detroit 2?
Detroit.
It was
I didn't listen to it like.
Yeah, it was littered with those audio things in it, in between, where he's saying that you're the slave, you need to break out the cycle of that. So there's always these audio tips. There was also the other guy's album who had the same thing. Someone else also had those audio things in it, where they were talking about you being the slave and you need to break out the cycle.
Yes.
And then, Kadoom. What did Pusha T say about this?
Nothing. Pusha T knows. He's quiet about it.
Yeah, I know. I think Pusha's supporting, but he's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna say shit.
Even when the whole Trump thing happened, he didn't say anything.
I saw John Legend was piggybacking.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God. We're just
Christopher
ordinary people.
Yeah, just ordinary. That makes sense.
But I'm sorry for my language and but he's always a bitch when it comes to these type of things, man.
Nah, bro. There's some people in your corner, and you know that she's not gonna get anywhere. I feel like I don't know. There's gonna be a war or something. Why is it, do the Nazis, look, okay, here's a weird part also. Why is it that the Nazis still allow themselves to be portrayed as bad people in movies, yet you know who runs the movie industry? They're always getting shot. No one complains. Indiana Jones has been shooting Nazis for how long, bro?
Revenge.
Yeah. How many times do we have to keep on seeing this? If you watch a Marvel movie, I'm still seeing Captain America hit Nazis still. Even the Carter lady, Captain Britain, she still went back and was still hitting Nazis. Red Skull is still being whooped till this fucking day. How can they take such punishment? How do they allow it? How do they allow such thing? You get what I'm saying? So if you were a Nazi, were you being separate from being German? Or is it also something that came up like a race of sorts or something like that?
It was that group.
A group.
Yeah,
so can't they disassociate themselves from the
like
group?
BLM.
You see?
Look, I get where you're going with this, and I agree with you fully.
So why do they keep regurgitating the same thing on and on and on? Because we play games and look.
What
remember,
am I? Wait.
Yeah?
What am I? If you're German, I say Nazi.
No, then you're not. Because
Am I racist?
yeah, that's the thing.
What am I?
yeah, that's
Why do you
what
classify
are
it as?
What
Yeah,
am
no,
I?
but I believe
Anti what?
Yeah, you see,
Anti
it
what am
should
I?
be, because how can you just every single time, like, remember Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah.
And now apparently Quentin Tarantino says that
That Kanye West thing, was it about that? The
Yeah.
Django?
Django thing. Apparently he said it was his idea to do that, to come up with that. Inglourious Bastards. You walking around with a baseball bat and just hitting Nazis with baseball bats, killing them. Tough Jew. A Jew. What is it? What do you call him?
What's
The
his
Jew
name?
bear.
Yeah, Jew bear.
That's like weird, bro. How do you allow such thing? Jew bear.
No, bro.
And then you keep perpetuating the cycle of just doing that. So if we wanted a budget to make a 400 million movie, they still make World War II movies.
Yeah. Till this day.
80. How many freaking slavery movies? They still.
I saw another what's this, that beach landing?
Dunkirk. When
No,
Christopher
not
Nolan also.
Dunkirk. There's a new thing I saw on YTS, just putting it out there. There's a new one about the beach landing.
Normandy beach.
Normandy beach landing. Yeah, there's a new movie apparently.
Yeah. So why don't
it
we?
makes money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
this is what
remind people.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. How many World War II movies are there compared to, what is it?
Slavery.
No. I'm going there too. Slavery. What's that thing where Jesus died that weekend?
The Passover. What?
What's it? Good
Easter
Friday.
egg.
But how many World War II movies are there compared to the Jesus? Okay, Christmas movies. There's too many.
Yeah.
But any tragedy.
But Christmas movies are never about Christmas.
Yeah, they're never about him.
about
They're never about
being born.
They're never about that. They're
It's
just
about a family.
It's
we
about a
ain't got
family,
presents
yeah.
and shit.
Body swapping.
Yeah, body swapping. And yes. And also buying gifts at those people's stores. And it's just to perpetuate Goldman and Sachs. Every single time buying a diamond ring, it just keeps going. This is what I don't understand, bro. The cycle keeps going. And then the Nazis allowed. The other day we were laughing at Wolfenstein.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
And it just keeps going. So how do they allow themselves to just be every single time? And the slavery movies? I can count how many good slavery movies were there. 12 Years a Slave? Django?
Mm-hmm.
And the other one. The one that had Lupita in it. That sucked.
Yeah, it's so little compared to that.
And then
one.
Roots.
Yeah,
Roots.
Roots, yeah.
Yeah, but now they can't make a Roots remake. Not after what Kanye said.
No.
How many Dr. Sebi movies are there? They wanted to make Dr. Sebi, and what happened to him?
That got shut down quick.
Got shut down
And
very
who
quick.
was going to make it?
Nick Cannon! Yeah! So there you go. So they shut down the Dr. Sebi thing. Because who's the doctors? Oh, it's that race. Okay, I think we should sign out.
Yeah, no, we should
Sign out. I don't know.
No, not sign out, man. There's still one topic that I want us to get into.
What is that?
The Johnny Sins of South Africa.
Yeah, Matthew Booth.
Oh, fucking. Oh, God. Cheesecake. What is it? What is this? The cheesecake saga. Matthew Booth. I think, I don't like this, eh? I don't like interracial dating.
What?
Let me just go out and say that.
Interracial
You like
dating.
that guy? What's the guy in America?
What's his name? Oh, yeah, Dr. Umar.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dr. Umar.
I don't like
I don't
it.
like it.
I don't like
I
it.
don't like it.
Because I don't like it because you know what's happening here? If you see the woman he's cheating with, that chick's ugly, bud.
I saw that, man. I was like,
didn't even
wow.
see that.
She's not wow.
Yeah.
White lady.
No.
Black lady. It's a black lady. He's keeping the cycle going. He's making more colors.
I thought he's cheating with a white woman.
No, he's got a black
No.
lady. He's making more colors. He's trying to keep the cycle going. I think the part when I think it's like, at this, I think when I was with you, man. Wasn't there a chick that we saw in Cape Town who was going out to the white guy?
Yeah.
And then she thought she was the shit of some
Yeah.
sort. And then she was like, just because I have a white guy, I'm like, you know?
But that was a weird situation. She didn't give a fuck about that guy.
She didn't. She was,
Talking about
she
that
was
guy.
using him.
Yeah.
What did she do to him?
We're gonna go in detail here. I can't be going into detail with that shit.
But I think she was like, it was reparations, apparently.
Yeah.
What she did, making him go down when she was on a period.
Yeah.
I think
What? The blood.
No.
she gave him a Bloody Mary.
Shit.
And he enjoyed it. We warned him. Fuck him. That's what I'm saying. We warned him.
But I mean, like, dude, he's got jungle fever. For you to be making cheesecake at night, your kids see it, and then they
Did
celebrate.
he
He made it. He was making it in front of the kids. The kids thought, oh, when I wake up tomorrow, it's my birthday. Daddy made me cheesecake. They woke up the next day, there's no cheesecake.
That's
They were
a
sad.
sucker move.
They were sad. Why don't you make two, you idiot?
Yeah, just to.
Jeez.
You know?
And apparently, like, she took a video the other day. He was following her. He went into her car and he searched out her, and she did a live stream. Like, he went to gym early. And Matthew Booth never goes to the gym early. Suddenly he was
Oh. Yeah, and she's a gym instructor, that chick. That he's
Yeah.
a gym instructor.
But why did she have to make it public? It's the same thing like, what is this thing? Kagiso, what? Kagiso?
Yeah,
So,
Kagiso.
oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah,
With the
that
Indian
one.
But
chick.
Why do they do that? And they go out in public. You're married, lady. Speak
It
with
was
your guy.
to ruin him, basically. Because he said it himself, why didn't you just talk to me?
Yeah.
And then we could have resolved this internally.
Yeah.
That's the first thing.
Yeah,
you should do.
that's
I
the-
can
that's the
understand
thing,
if he was
yeah.
It's that thing of I want to show everybody this is
that
a
you're a bad guy.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
obviously, the woman puts it out that you want to be a bad guy. I think you said your guy admitted to cheating.
Who's that?
What's this, Elton?
Alton,
Yeah.
did he admit it?
He admitted it, bro.
How did he say it?
He told his wife, and then they put out a statement or something.
Uh-huh.
Then she said, yeah, he basically he admitted to cheating,
Uh-huh.
and then he was going on about, yeah, but look what happened to me. But now was it Sungji? What's her name?
The lady?
The lady,
Yeah.
Yeah, the dietitian.
The sexy dietitian?
Now nothing happened to her.
Oh, but
Now apparently she's being sent home.
who's Simji?
Yes.
So she's no longer part of the box.
Yeah, because obviously it's like there has to be
Someone said I saw something like that.
repercussions.
that said that she can't be trusted.
Yeah.
Ah, come on.
No, you can't be trusted.
No, you can't trust someone like that. I still blame Elton in all of this. Elton was just. Elton just cheese. He went after still the stewardess. He was going through a wild time. We all go through wild times, bro.
But still, she should have known better as well.
Yeah.
They both are wrong.
Yeah, both of them.
Both.
You can't blame one in this situation, bro. Both of them. It takes two to tango at the end of the day.
But still, back to Booth. Jungle sickness, buddy. I still maintain. I can't say that. Whoa. I need to say something there.
But still, bro, Matthew Booth.
I can't say that. But I was just thinking, it's just drove him crazy. You know, like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
And the thing I don't like, is the fact that the wife is now, she's disgruntled, obviously. But the thing is, why are you going to put the guy's your financial status for everyone to see?
Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah, it's
you
always
see
about
that?
my
That
thing.
is
Always
uncalled
about
for,
my
man.
thing.
That's uncalled for.
Yeah, and he's on
Yes.
Supersport, eh?
That's all it is.
Supersport said nothing about that.
Yeah.
Said nothing. So they're just left.
Let it die out.
Yeah, let it die out.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything to it. She made it public and true.
Yeah, she made it public. Just leave it. There's there's things that happen out here. Sort it out between you two.
Yeah, I don't like it when people run to social media. I think earlier we were talking about how if you are the perpetrator, you always put things up on WhatsApp for the other person to see, or you're putting it out on a public platform, right? So you obviously are trying to get a reaction from the broader base of people that gets you going. You put something up on WhatsApp, and then I put a status up so that person can see it, and then we talk about then this person, and you're obviously expecting a reaction, and that person doesn't give you a reaction because I think Booth wasn't giving a reaction. He was just like, okay, I'm doing the thing, I'm out of the house, I'm back, I sleep, I'm going to gym, and you weren't getting a reaction. And I think even yesterday when we went to this other function, we were talking about how men are suffering and how they don't talk. And then women are like, no, we're the ones who are suffering because you see me as an angel and you don't want to turn me over to have doggy style. And then we're like, no, that's...
What?
It was essentially about satisfying how men cannot satisfy women, right? And how they just want to bust a nut. And then we were like, no, but the thing is, when you speak to a woman, you then take this thing out of context and take it emotionally,
Yeah.
right? So they say, I can be a freak for my man, but then there's other demands that come because you're like, people... Like we're talking about, what is it? People are supposed to go to war. And if we said now in South Africa that there's a war going on, 100% those women are kicking us out the door. She'll kick me out the door and say, go fight for me, Soch. And then she'll stay at home and make meals. We were like, but didn't we come to a consensus that everything is 50-50?
Yeah.
Yeah, what
No,
happened to that?
we saw that happen in Ukraine already.
Yeah.
Like that's where what happened. As soon as the war break out here, there's none of that no more. When I went to the for the the training and everything, the guy said the first thing he said is like, you guys have to do 30 laps, women have to do 24. It's like, okay, you guys have to do this in 10 seconds. They get 20 kg, you guys get a 50 kg. They get a 20 kg, and in 13 seconds, it's like, he said, yeah, guys, don't be mad. There's no equality here. Yeah. The equality is just at the end of the month. That's all he said. That's all he said.
And that's it. So people want to earn, but never like earn the rewards of getting something. I'm not saying that women don't. Oh gosh, I'm not saying women don't work hard.
Yeah.
Women work very hard. They are people, but they'll fight for the package at the end of the day,
Yeah.
and not for the other thing. I also think that's why that old granny also got into trouble.
I know, Jenny.
The one who exposed herself.
Oh,
Comes back to the whole thing of being satisfied in bed. So I don't think the man that she was with was sad, because we were saying that people don't talk. And like you don't talk what you want in bed, and you get situations and things don't happen, and then people go out to cheat and all that.
But look, to delve deep into that thing, I think it's a societal issue as well. Because society is a bit screwed up at this point in time. So that's what I think.
I don't think he's wrong, man. I don't think he's wrong. If you wanted to feed someone cheesecake, it's cultural, bro. Cheesecake. If you want to make, I don't think not a lot of people know cheesecake. You think cheesecake just comes to spawn? It's just like that. You don't have to beat it. How do you know he was just like he was
And
sitting?
he was probably saying, "Yeah, my cheesecake, my cheesecake."
Yeah, he was trying to tell it.
You never had my cheesecake.
You've never been beaten like my cheesecake. And he's like, you know what? I'm gonna defend this cheesecake like it's like the African Cup of Nations. You know, and he booted it out.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. So I don't know, bro. I don't think people would cheat, bro. If people and he has got kids, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, two.
Two pit bulls. I don't want to go into it. But I think
Go there.
yeah, so I don't know, bro. That's another we didn't even introduce ourselves. We just went
we
straight
did.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it's the Zorch life.
Wait, one more thing.
One more thing.
The World Cup is Saturday.
Oh fuck, that's a whack World Cup. It's a very whack World Cup already.
I'm excited about it. They released a new statement I saw today. No sex toys, no nothing. I was like,
And I
oh
saw-
shit, you can't do shit there.
Yeah, so let's actually count this back. Thank you for bringing this. I saw the guy tweeted, or there was a statement they put up saying that if you put up an LGBTQT flag and we remove it from you, it's for your own safety.
So you're a hero now. That's the new hero. The Qatar hero.
Yeah. This is going to be exciting. So imagine you have to drink how many hours before a game?
3 hours.
3 hours.
Sit there with a headache, bro.
And then you're going to be given 0% beer.
Yeah.
Non-alcoholic beer. I can tell you now, when the Mexican wave happens, there are going to be people hitting the toilet most of the time. There are going to be empty sections there.
Exactly.
The thing that irritates me about this World Cup are the injuries and the time of this World Cup.
It's in a shitty time while the league is playing. At least back then, May, the league is done early May, and then July it starts. It gives them that month, 2 months
to
chance
prepare.
just to prepare for it.
Yeah, but
Now
it's fine.
it's just they just go in and
It's just going in,
injuries
yeah.
galore.
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is, we watched the documentary. I saw like 3,600 people died working
Yeah.
there for like human rights violations of sorts, people committing suicide, people starving to death, people not getting paid. We're going to see a whole lot of streakers. People are going to die.
You know what gets me every time they bring up these things? When there's a country that supports Qatar, they need to be banned immediately and put Ukraine in that place. Like, why?
I saw
Why
that.
does it have to
They
do-
wanted to take away Iran.
Yeah,
Or
Iran, yeah.
Was it Iran?
What
Yeah.
Iran,
Is
yeah.
that?
They wanted to take Iran
There
out.
was someone before that as well. There was like 2 teams before that as well. They were like, they have to go.
And put
Like,
Ukraine.
why? To put Ukraine there? Because they deserved it because they're in a war. Why?
Why?
Why? They didn't earn their place.
Exactly.
We're playing football here. You have to earn your place. You can't just get brownie points here.
I wonder who took Russia's place. Because Russia had made
Yeah.
it to
Yeah.
I wonder who
their
took
place.
it.
So that's pretty weird also. I mean, terrible time. Reece James, gone. N'Golo Kante, gone. Paul Pogba, gone.
Chilwell,
Chilwell, gone.
Mane.
Oh, apparently he's a doubt, but they still took him still. Let's say he's semi-gone.
No, but he's gone. He's
And who else? Haaland, gone.
No,
He didn't
Haaland,
even-
he didn't
he didn't even
even
qualify.
This is gonna be a shit World Cup.
But I think we're going to see more human rights violations.
I think there's gonna be shit that's happening.
There's going to be
people not gonna
protests.
listen. They
People are not going to
Yeah.
listen. I feel like we're going to see a person streak across the field and they're going to get shot.
The English, the English, you can bet on it. Bro.
Yeah.
No more, bro. It's
Cause they said they're gonna wear those armbands and shit there. You're gonna see what's gonna
I
happen.
think I'm only going to be watching for the carnage. I'm waiting for something to happen.
Yeah, that's all. That's what I'm saying. I'm like keeping an eye on it. It might be exciting.
I think we might even have probably they'll have a Mexican wave and you'll see there'll just be blood squirting from the people's arms because they've got their arms chopped off.
But you see, that's the same thing. We're doing the same thing that everybody was doing to 2010 World Cup. Was expecting something and then nothing happened.
No, they don't
Everybody
think
was like, the
no,
crime
people
and
thought the
everything.
stadiums wouldn't get built.
Did you see that one stadium that was built that can be taken apart like a Lego and then shipped to another country and they just put it
What?
back together?
Oh, fuck.
It's made with shipping containers. in Qatar.
That'd be, but they're wasting. They don't even have a league. We'd have to see what's gonna happen
Yeah,
after
they can
that.
ship that.
Yeah, ship it somewhere else.
Put it there.
Yeah, and that's all just for the profile of the country
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah.
Because I hear they even paid David Beckham like 60 million or some shit just to be the ambassador for Qatar.
Wow.
Jay.
He didn't say anything about the violations.
Yeah, I didn't say anything. It's a good place to be.
The money is good.
Yeah, it's a good place to be. Come to the beach and stuff. Come on.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Shit. But okay, yeah, man. I'll say it's Zoch Life.
It's Big Man Danny.
And then it's Mobster over here.
Yeah, man. That's another episode. We'll come back the following week. We'll try and navigate things just to make it copacetic.
And there we have it.
Peace out.